This is USMLE QA, USMLE material presented in a question and answer format structured similar to the first aid for the USMLE Step 1 book.
Question: What is glycogen regulation? Answer: Glycogen regulation refers to the process of controlling the synthesis and degradation of glycogen, a stored form of glucose in the body. Question: How is glycogen regulation carried out? Answer: Glycogen regulation is carried out by hormones insulin and glucagon, epinephrine. Question: What is the role of insulin in glycogen regulation? Answer: Insulin stimulates glycogen synthesis and inhibits glycogen degradation. Question: What is the role of glucagon and epinephrine in glycogen regulation? Answer: Glucagon and epinephrine stimulate glycogen degradation and inhibit glycogen synthesis. Question: How does insulin regulate glycogen levels in the body? Answer: Insulin acts to increase glycogen levels by stimulating glycogen synthesis and inhibiting glycogen degradation. This happens through activation of enzymes involved in glycogen synthesis and inhibition of enzymes involved in glycogen degradation. Question: What is the relationship between insulin and glucagon, epinephrine and glycogen regulation? Answer: Insulin and glucagon, epinephrine have opposite effects on glycogen regulation. Insulin increases glycogen levels while glucagon and epinephrine decrease them. This allows for glucose to be stored as glycogen when it is abundant and for glycogen to be broken down into glucose when it is needed for energy. Question: How does glucagon and epinephrine regulate glycogen levels in the body? Answer: Glucagon and epinephrine increase glycogen degradation and decrease glycogen synthesis by activating enzymes involved in glycogen degradation and inhibiting enzymes involved in glycogen synthesis. This leads to the release of glucose from glycogen stores into the bloodstream for use as energy. Question: What is the importance of glycogen regulation by insulin and glucagon, epinephrine? Answer: The regulation of glycogen by insulin and glucagon. Epinephrine is important for maintaining glucose homeostasis in the body. It allows for the efficient storage and utilization of glucose as needed. This helps to ensure that the body has a consistent source of energy and can respond to changes in energy demands. Question: Why is glycogen regulation important for glucose homeostasis? Answer: Glycogen regulation helps to ensure that glucose levels in the body are maintained within a narrow range, despite fluctuations in glucose uptake and utilization. By storing excess glucose as glycogen and breaking down glycogen into glucose as needed, the body is able to maintain a steady supply of glucose for energy. This is crucial for the proper functioning of the brain and other tissues that rely on a constant supply of glucose. Question: Can dysregulation of glycogen regulation have negative effects on health? Answer: Yes, dysregulation of glycogen regulation can have negative effects on health. For example, conditions such as type 1 diabetes, in which insulin secretion is impaired, can lead to an inability to store glucose as glycogen and a buildup of glucose in the bloodstream, leading to hyperglycemia. On the other hand, conditions such as hypoglycemia, in which the body releases too much glucose into the bloodstream too quickly, can lead to low blood sugar levels. Question: What are some potential treatments for dysregulation of glycogen regulation? Answer: Treatment for dysregulation of glycogen regulation can vary depending on the underlying cause. For example, individuals with type 1 diabetes may require insulin therapy to help regulate their glycogen levels. Other treatments may include changes to diet and physical activity or medications to regulate glucose levels. In some cases, lifestyle changes and behavior modifications may also be necessary.
Thank you for watching our Q&A format video. We hope this helped you learn, review, and retain knowledge needed for the USMLEs. For more information on this topic, check out the link in the description. Now, if you want to take your USMLE prep to the next level, be sure to check out all our courses, which are structured to follow along with the first aid for the USMLE Step 1 book. You can find us at usmleqa.com. And if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to like and subscribe.